My topic is all about the condition affecting rate of photosynthesis. So this topic had an external factors, the temperature, light, carbon dioxide, and the water. So temperature. If it gets too cold, the rate of photosynthesis will decrease. Plants cannot photosynthesize if it gets too hot. Furthermore, the rate drops if the temperature is too high because photosynthesis requires an enzyme in both light and light-independent reaction. The light reaction uses ATP synthase, while Rubisco is found in the dark reaction. Since these are both enzymes, a temperature too high will cause them to denature, which brings down the rate. The optimal temperature that gives the highest rate of reaction is 25 degrees Celsius. Second is the light. Without enough light, a plant cannot photosynthesize very quickly even if there is plenty of water and carbon dioxide. Increasing the light intensity will boost the rate of photosynthesis. At first, as light intensity is increased, the rate of photosynthesis is increased, but then it plateaus because of limiting factors. A limiting factor is a condition that either permanently or temporarily impedes the mission accomplishment. This graph focuses on the maximum value at which increasing light intensity will increase the rate of photosynthesis. Once light intensity reaches approximately 38%, the rate of photosynthesis will not increase anymore. Value of light intensity that are tested after 38% will remain at one constant peak value. The third is the carbon dioxide. Even if there is plenty of light, a plant cannot photosynthesis if there is insufficient carbon dioxide. Sometimes photosynthesis is limited by the concentrations of carbon dioxide in the air. Even if there is plenty of light, a plant cannot photosynthesize if there is not a sufficient amount of carbon dioxide. If carbon dioxide is added, the graph will keep going up until about 10% carbon dioxide. At this point, the graph will plateau out. The last is the water. Water is affect the rate of photosynthesis because water is one of the reactants in the photosynthesis reaction. If not enough water is being pulled out of the ground via the root and up the plant through the xylem, then the leaves and plant might become dehydrated. If this happens, then the stamina on the leaves of the plants will close shut in order to conserve the water in the plant, as water is constantly exiting the plant through the stamina. So if you plot the rate of photosynthesis against the level of these three limiting factors, you get graphs like the one shown above. In practice, any one of these factors could limit the rate of photosynthesis. Terminologies: diastase, an enzyme that catalyzes the hydrolysis of carbohydrates into simpler sugars. Differently permeable membrane, a membrane through which substances diffuse at different rates by allowing some to pass through more readily than others, also known as semipermeable. Diffusion, the movement of atoms, ions, and molecules from an area of higher concentration to an area of low concentration. Diffusion pressure, the pressure exerted by a diffusing substance proportional to its concentration. Diffusion pressure deficit, the amount by which the diffusion pressure of the water in a solution or in soil is less than that or pure water at the same temperature and atmospheric pressure. That's all, and thank you.